We are backstage at the Ryman Auditorium for Christmas for Kids, an amazing benefit for 35 years giving kids a great Christmas. And one of the best people in the whole world, the biggest heart ever, Darryl Worley. Thank you for being part of it.
Oh, I'm honored to be here, and you're very sweet to say all that. But I think we kind of have a responsibility to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was telling the crowd earlier tonight. I thought about it all day today. I thought, what would my prayer be for everyone here? And did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
That's what I mean that too. I hope that everybody here has an opportunity to make Christmas a little more special for someone that doesn't have as much, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to ask you about that special little red-headed girl that's going to be getting a special Christmas this year.
We say in West Tennessee, she's ruined.
We say that in Louisiana, too.
I know you do. She is a mess. You know, this move that we've done down to the farm has been tougher on my wife, but you know, Savannah's gone through some changes, and but I gotta tell you, she's a tough gal, man. She just fell right in there. She's got her bunch of horses, and she's learning to run barrels, and she's thrilled about being out there now. It's wide open spaces. We don't have to fight over the iPad anymore.
Oh, see, isn't that
Wonderful.
Amazing? Isn't it wonderful?
It's wonderful.
I was going to ask if you got her that pony she wanted, and now she's got a passel of them, huh?
Yeah, she's got more than one. She's got two of the walking horse type, you know, the gated horses, and she has a new quarter horse that she's learning to run barrels on. And now I think her mom might have bought 4 horses today because there was a lady selling out. So to be honest with you, when I get home, I'll tell you how many horses I've got. I don't know right now.
Christmas presents are a tough thing sometimes, but when it comes time for you to shop, are you the one? Do you shop for your little girl? Do you shop for your wife? Do you do that, or do you have some help in that department?
My wife does most of it, and then I sneak around and surprise the two of them with something every year. You know, they've kind of come to expect it now, which is sad. Maybe I'll surprise them this year and not get them anything. No, I'm kidding. I do that. I mean, my wife will call me and she'll ask me questions, and I'll say, yeah, that'd be a great gift from me. But I always try to take the time and make the time to go and put some thought into something really special for the both of them, because they deserve that, even though I'm busy a lot of times right up until Christmas Day. And this year I'm taking some time off in December. So
Good.
Yeah, I need it.
Good. You've been so busy
Been a
doing
year.
lots of benefits. You're always the first one that is saying yes, and so take that time. I do want you to go back to when Darryl Worley was a little boy. What made Christmas magic for you?
You know, it was honestly, my dad worked usually 2 jobs at least, because he was a paper maker and he was a preacher. And my mom, you know, she worked at the bank she always had something going on. So it was work. And a lot of the vacations and things like that got skipped over, but Christmas was always big. I mean, if they didn't do anything else, we had amazing Christmases. And most of that for us guys, us boys, you know, they just had 3 boys, was because everyone was coming together. And I tell you, I could get choked up thinking, I miss that so bad. When my grandfather passed on my dad's side, it seemed like everybody dispersed. And so now, I mean, we get together like my immediate family and you know, my girls, but it's not, used to 120 people, I mean, at my grandmother's house, it was like the reunion time. And so I miss that. But that's what made it special for me was that time with family.
Well, that is special. I think about every time people, when they think back to those Christmases past, usually it's the people.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, you know, they bought us plenty of gifts. We had things, but that's not what I remember. I mean, you know, I remember the first Christmas, the first gun I ever got. I remember the first deer rifle. I remember my bow and things like that. But I remember, I have so many memories of the things that our family did. You know, at Thanksgiving and Christmas, we all hunted together. We all went to the woods together. It was like, oh, I'm sure the deer were going, oh my God, what is this?
120 people with guns coming after us. But that's what I remember too. It's, you know, everybody hurried through the holiday meal because everybody was going to the deer camp.
Yep.
Is that what happened with you?
Well, we were in we lived in the
Oh.
deer camp. I mean, we were surrounded by 25,000 acres of public hunting land, and there really wasn't that many people around. It's a huge county with a few people in it, and so it's kind of still that way. But we just had run of all that land, and we didn't know how to act. We were like a bunch of crazy kids out there. But our dads were all very, very, very particular about gun safety and that kind of stuff. So no one ever got shot. I did, but it wasn't when I was hunting.
Well, that sounds like a story for another
We'll
time.
talk about it some other time.
I wanted to ask you, did wild game ever feature prominently on one of your holiday tables?
Oh, always. Yeah, we would normally we'll be on my table this year as well. We'll have wild turkey and deer, as well as a deep fried butterball. And so my family now, I raise a beef for us now and then, but we eat elk and moose and whitetail and axis deer and buffalo, and that's about it. We don't eat a lot of we don't buy any store-bought meat. So back then that's how it was, and I've always told my wife, I said, I want that to be a tradition that carries on. And our daughter really doesn't want anything else. She loves it. So yeah, it's always there.
Well, living close to the land, you've gotten back to those roots.
Oh, it's been for me, the little time I've spent there, it's been cleansing. So I'm excited about next year. We've kind of got us a system now, and I think things are going to run smoother, and hopefully there will be plenty of work, but I want to spend some quality time down there on the acreage too.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you get to do that. We're just glad you got to spend some time with us tonight.
So am I. Always. When I get to spend time with you, it's always a treat.
Well, thank you so much. Darryl Worley. And think about what he said. Gathering around those tables and being with people you love, that's what it's all about. It's all about the heart here at Heartland. Christmas for Kids.